Buonasera a tutti. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? And welcome to another edition of CALCIO with Reno Z. We got some live action on your way, which is a great honor to have back, finally, after a long time. Mr. Severino, what's happening, Paisano?
What's up? What's up, everybody? Oh, Reno, I gotta tell you that intro, me.
I'm pretty sure you liked it.
That was crazy. That was good. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it.
Yeah, I've been using that one for a while, so I'm glad you
That was
like
good.
it.
That was good. It
Oh,
got me all
thank you.
pumped up. It was like, oh,
Bada
let's
bim,
go.
bada boom.
That's it. Let's go. Let's go.
So I guess you had a wonderful New Year's, festa and
Yes.
everything.
Happy holidays to everybody. Buon anno. Everything. Whatever you gotta say. Now let's talk about the shit. Let's talk about the shit. Because this is shit.
Okay.
We gotta talk. We gotta talk about the la merda, la merda.
La merda. Wow. Then it's gonna be pretty interesting once I get into Juventus. But before anything, put a like and subscribe because before we get into Juventus, I know I did say pre-derby della Mola, Calcio Mercato, but I would like to touch in a little bit about this Super Coppa Milan, AC Milan winners. Safe, what are your thoughts about this? Like, I was pretty shocked. Like, the good thing about this for me, that we got the merde a casa. That was the, but how they lost the game, it was pretty shocking. But I'll
Uh,
let you go, then I'll say my piece, which I said a lot of times.
I,
But
I'm gonna say it quick. It felt bittersweet, because anytime Inter loses, it's a beautiful thing.
it
And
is.
anytime you get that look on Limone Inzaghi, you get that
Yeah.
look of shock, like holy shit, we just lost this game. I loved it. I actually cheered a little bit for Milan. I did. I cheered a little bit,
Same.
and I was a little bit happy that afternoon. I said, I'm not even gonna watch it. Maybe I'll watch it. No, I won't watch it. And then I I wound up watching it. And the Pulisic goal, I'm gonna say, I
Yeah.
I
American
actually got
boy.
up. I I actually got up and cheered a little bit. I was like, all right, let's go, let's go. Just to see them
Well,
lose. Just to see them lose.
yeah, well, I guess all of us Juventini are happy about that, which is funny. Some Interists are saying, "Oh, the Juventini think they win." In my case, my mom is Milanese. If I have to choose, I choose Milan. But
Oh, sure.
Inter, I was kind of shocked because they were a tough team. They by winning 2-0, they end up losing 3-0. That is something to think about now. We got to see how far Milan is going to go. But do you think Sergio Conceição is the right man for Milan?
Uh, it's too quick to tell. È un poco troppo vicino ancora. It's a
Yeah,
little
presto.
yeah, troppo presto ancora. I think it's a little too early. The dancing afterwards. Did you guys see that video? Like
Yeah,
him
I love
dancing
that.
with the cigar. I liked it. Good. God bless him. He had his good time with them. I just think it's a little too early. I don't. I'm
Mm,
sorry, Reno. We should have beat Milan, and we would have beaten Inter. I think that if Juve was on the right path as where they should be, we could have beaten both teams. We could have, with the
yeah.
team that we have, the players that we have. Uh, I personally, I feel that we should have beaten. We could have given Inter a run for their money. I think that.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Uh, that game against Milan, Juve, Milan, it was ridiculous. Like
Yeah,
even
it was a joke. It was a joke.
it
That
was a
game.
joke.
It was a.
Like I don't want to get too far because every time I look at that game, it just pissed me off. We
Mm-hmm.
people can say Milan got lucky, but we gotta be honest. Like I said even last week, most of my videos, it's we kind of fucked ourselves over. So
Yep.
to
Hundred
be
percent.
honest,
100% agreed.
we have some
I
guests here. Oh,
Oh
sorry.
yeah, let's hear
Uh,
what do we got?
Hi, Reno.
Ralph.
Surprisingly, Mr. Alberto Uacast. Fuck internet sempre.
Wow.
Always, always, bro, always. Pleasure to see you on here. Go ahead, Safe. Sorry, because I was checking on the chat. But
Oh no! I was just saying, who is that? That AJC Uvacast? Who is that guy? Who is that?
he's your
Who is
paisan. What do you mean? I don't know. I don't know. We,
who's that guy?
of course, we all know.
We all know him. He's a
Yeah,
brother. He's a brother.
somewhat. It's gonna be pretty interesting. So, yeah, moving on. We were talking about the Juve. Yeah, well, there's nothing much to say there. I hope that we start winning and whatsoever. But with this Calcio Mercato going on, I don't know, man. I have no idea whatsoever. Because a question I would like to ask you guys after this Milan game, a lot of Juventini are getting concerned because now they're saying we might risk the top four because after what they see, because if they play like this, the Conceição, I don't know. There's a lot of going on, a
Well,
lot of
let's break it
thinking.
down. Well, we could break it down, right, Reno? We'll break it down. We'll try to explain a little bit of the craziness of what's been going on.
Okay, why do you think that we still managed top four, or a lot of Juventini are overreacting?
Okay. So let's go about it this way. And we've gone over this a million times. Oh yeah, Matteo.
Grande.
I'm gonna go about it this way.
Okay.
My point of view, my angle is I think that Motta and Giuntoli and this whole thing that's going on with all the players and everything that's going on, I think that we need to let's just take a step back and let's just say, okay, it's the middle of January. We're going to start this crazy month because this is a crazy month with the teams we got to play between, the Scudetto race, between Champions League, between all of this stuff that we have to do in the next month. And now Supercoppa is over. Okay, so that's out of the way, but we should have gotten a little further. I think that this guy in this month is where he's going to be tested.
Who,
I think that
Giuntoli?
no, Motta.
Motta, yeah.
I think that's where it comes to, like, even if he gets a little player here and there, all this stuff that we're hearing, I think with Xerxes and who's the other one, the defender, the guy in the back.
Arao, that's what I've been saying. How do you guys
Yeah,
feel about Arao? I don't know. For me, injury. For me, he's injury prone. Based on the stats. Well, Alberto, you posted today at the Vancouver chat the stats. He missed a lot of games, so I hope it's not another
I'm
walking
gonna
band-aid. Go
Reno,
ahead.
I'm gonna say this. There's not one player that we're gonna get that's gonna make a huge difference, right? In January, I
Yes.
don't think there's gonna be one player that we're gonna, like, when we got Dushan a few years ago, that was like a very rare thing that we signed a guy in January to
At
make
the
a big
end.
difference. To make a big
Yeah.
difference. I don't think that's gonna happen now. It usually doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Same mistake. Yeah, 100%. Berto's right. What's Matteo saying? Well, that's the biggest thing.
Well, that's the biggest thing
Yeah,
if he stays fit.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a if he stays fit. That's my
yeah.
concern.
I think what we have now is what we're going to go forward with for now.
Yes.
I don't think that Dushan's going anywhere. I don't think that any of these guys, like, even today with this Kvaratskhelia stuff, like going to
Yeah, I'll
PSG,
get to that later.
I think that it's a lot of rumors and a lot of stuff
Rumors
that's, yeah,
that, it cannot be true because Matteo said we are all iffy about Kalulu, and look how it turned out. Yes, but
yeah, but in the
Kalulu wasn't
summer.
that injured like this. What's his name? Arau, whatever his name is. You know?
Yeah, but Matteo, don't forget, we got Kalulu as like at the time, we thought he was a throw-in. We thought it was like an extra piece, rotational. Obviously, we had Bremer, we had Gatti,
Yeah.
we had all of these, fullback center backs Kalulu was supposed to be a throw-in rotational player for Champions League and for Coppa Italia. Now he's our
And
main center
now,
back
yeah, because you don't have any.
because everybody got hurt. Between Cabal and Bremer, that's it. That's it.
Well, Alberto points it out, which I've been saying it too. That's why I'm so shocked we didn't entertain free agency and recall a loan. Seems like we're scrambling.
Yep.
Well, we've been
No, he's
scrambling
not.
for a long time. So I don't know, Faizan. I don't know what to tell you with this Sociedad and all these names going along, which I wrote it down somewhere. Which one are the names? Like one of them, hopefully we get this guy. Antonio Silva, like if you have to get that guy, might as well get him. But they're saying maybe tomorrow from Fernandez, what's that guy's name? George Fernandez, the agent.
Yeah.
He's going to find a solution to bring him to Juventus, but we have to wait and see because, like you said, Mota needs this month. We got to see what's going on because if we start tying, losing Champions League for me, it's going to be a no.
Well,
Then
Reno, I want to ask you something.
Yes.
So you were very, very on top of like Allegri and Allegri out and all this
Yes.
stuff years ago. Where
Okay.
are you on the Motta scale? Like on the scale. And I'm not going to disagree with you either way because I don't have an opinion on it yet. Where are you on the Motta out or Motta give him another 6 months or whatever? Like where are you at it?
Well, like I said so many times, I don't want him out right away. Of course, on January, that if we're still tying, then there's something to think about. I know that Sociedad is not going to kick on. I'm not going to go for Motta, absolutely not. But I would like to give him, that year or two.
So you
Of
want to
course,
give
at
him
the
the
end.
full year?
Yeah, the full year, yes. But of course, if you don't make Champions League, then I'm sorry, after a year. But if he does make Champions League, let's give him a try. That's how we give Max 3 years, let's give this guy. I understand Mota, it's his first time coaching a big team whatsoever, but he needs to start going because he puts Koen Miners in the wrong position. We still see Koen Miners a number 10.
I agree with
then
you
then he gets scared to do these changes. Look at Sergio Conceição. The second half, he did these changes. Then he put Leao in the second half. Totally different story. I know Conceição. He has experience. He went with Porto. He beat us at the Champions League with, come cazzo si chiama, with Juventus, Ronaldo, Europa League, I think he went to the final. So he does have the experience. But Motta, he has to start going. I know everybody's saying to get another coach, but if we have to get rid of Mota, either now or next year, we need a better coach. No more.
What's the alternative? What coach? Who are you going to get? There's nobody really there. Like, oh, okay, this is this guy. We can go and get him. There's nobody really waiting for us. That's my issue. Number one, and number two. My only issue with Mota is that he's not trying different things. He's not like,
exactly.
Oh, okay, this isn't working, let's try this. This isn't working, let's try this. And the biggest thing, Reno, is the Koop Miners. Koop Miners playing as a 10. Koop Miners playing as a 10. It's not working. It's not. I get it. It worked with Atalanta. Okay, maybe it worked under Gasperini, but it's not working with us. Yildiz needs to be the 10. Yildiz needs to be the 10. That's it. He tried it in that one Coppa Italia game against what was it, Cagliari?
Cagliari.
Yeah, it worked there. Keep going with it. Keep going with it. Let's just keep going with it. Put Coop behind him with Locatelli. I understand you might have to sacrifice Thuram if you're going to do a 4-2-3-1, but
yes.
I would stick with it. I really would.
That's the thing, because everybody has been complaining after that Coppa Italia, as you mentioned, because then he does the same formation. Now, apparently, what I'm hearing through people, Cambias might be on the bench at the next game against Torino, which I hope not. So hopefully he does some changes and he puts these players on the right position, because Or else, if we lose, I pray to God, if we lose against Torino, è veramente vergogna, even with the tie. So you
Oh,
better
100%, 100%. Like
100%.
if we're gonna start going down this road where we're gonna start losing to teams like Torino and stuff like that, nah, it's a lost season, and then let's just like hang it up and wait for the Club World Cup because this is a
Yeah.
joke at this point. This is a
It
joke.
is a
It's
joke.
a joke.
Matteo saying, who's better that what would improve the team more than Mota could? There's plenty, like
Coach,
Klopp,
no, but
coach,
yeah, but you gotta
like
stop
Klopp.
Reno with Klopp. But he's
No, but no, let me finish. To have this kind of coach, you need the money.
I wish
That's what you
we
got.
can get a guy
I
like that.
wish. You know, Mota's a bit summer on his formation in team selection. Exactly. That's what me and Mr. Severin were saying. 4-3-3 will work for the team. I hope so, but every time we tried, maybe he should try in the second half this famous 4-3-3. Maybe it might do good, but
The
I don't know.
4-3-3, in my opinion, and I'll give credit to Berto in this sense.
Yeah,
4-3-3 is a little bit too much muscle for this team. I don't think
I
unless we're
see.
playing. I mean, we didn't even do it with Manchester City. Think about it that way, where that's where you would probably want all that monster beef in the middle. We don't really need a 4-3-3. We don't.
No.
You don't need Locatelli, Thuram, and Koopmeiners in that middle. Technically, you shouldn't. With this team, you shouldn't need it. But now we're like almost like desperate where, okay, now we might have to put that 4-3-3 in. I like the Thuram and Locatelli thing in the middle. I feel that it works. To me,
Yeah.
it's more of once we get in that final third and with whoever the wingers are, whether it's Conceição and Nico Gonzalez and Bangula, it's more of them creating for them and finishing and closing
Yes.
the games out and all that stuff. Now, I don't know. Reno, do you want to talk about Dusan or no?
That's what I was going to go through, which I posted here. Vlahovic, is he leaving soon? You want me to start, or because I know you're
No,
going to
no,
go
no.
through this.
Reno, you start. Reno, you start. You start.
Okay, I know I have a lot of beef every time I talk about this fellow Dusan or Susan. How should we call it? Because I don't know about you, Severino.
Well,
I'm really
you know
fed up.
about me. You know about
Yeah.
me.
Well, we haven't
So,
talked
go
for a
ahead.
while. I don't know. I don't know if you changed since. So
No. I haven't changed.
okay, guys, let's be real. Like for me, we all know that he's not going to renew his contract with a low salary. And based on his performance, yes, he's been scoring a lot compared to Lautaro, 2024 whatsoever. But he's been doing a lot of missing. Even the game against Milan, come on, man, flop over flop. Like he was feeling like a poor Rimbambit. No offense. Like I watching that game, I was like, oh. That what bothers me about this kid, trust me, I defended him for 3 years. If you don't believe me, you can ask James at the
No,
Vancouver
you
chat.
did.
People are
You
calling.
did. To
Yeah,
your
yeah.
credit, you did.
Yeah. But since the summer, what I'm seeing, then all these things that he's been doing with the fans when he scores, then whatever happened with the cover suit, trust me, I don't like the cover suit that much, but you should keep your mouth shut. Then the things he's been saying against Allegri, then Mota, like you're never happy. You never just do your job, like Trezeguet said. Stop talking and do your job. Punto. Now, I don't know if he's gonna leave this month because they were saying about Colomwani, which I don't mind him.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I would take him tomorrow, Reno. Oof.
Okay, at least we're on the same page. Because a lot of
I would
people,
take him tomorrow.
yeah, a lot of people don't want him. Is that gonna happen? I don't know. But even if he's, let's say he stays till the summer, because it seems like the same situation like what happened with, let's say our boy Chiesa. So I don't know if he stays, he has to improve.
Don't say that word. Don't say that word. Don't say the Chiesa word.
I'm not saying nothing bad about Chiesa. I said our boy before you attack me, because you know my thoughts about Chiesa. But he's still my boy. I miss him, to be quite honest with you.
No, I
But
know, I know. I'm joking. I'm joking.
no, I know. But with Vlahovic, I don't know, man. I really don't know.
Okay, so here's my thoughts on Vlahovic. So
Okay.
I deal with this a lot in all the chats that we're in. My issue with Dushan is this. I would love to keep him. I can't stand that he's not succeeding the way he should be because
Oh,
he is a monster striker. And what bothers me about Dushan is that I could see him going to Manchester City or PSG or one of these big clubs and scoring 30 goals a year because he would get a little bit more. And I'm not giving him a pass. I'm not saying that if he was on a better team, it's just that I feel that he needs to be a little bit more, como se dice, like he needs to be more pushed.
consistent.
No,
Yeah,
pushed. I need him to be
pushed.
pushed a little bit
Yeah,
more. Like he's got to realize, oh, this isn't Fiorentina anymore. This is Juventus,
exactly.
and and what bothers me about him, and I said this on your live, I said this on Gio, our friend Gio
Uh, you have a
from
corner cast.
Juve Cornercast. I said it bothers me when he scores the hard goals and fucks up the easy goals.
That's where I get pissed.
Yeah,
He misses these open net chances.
yeah,
It
little
just drives
tap
me
ins,
nuts.
little tap ins he can't do. But then he scores a goal that you're like, holy crap! How the hell did he
Yeah,
get that shot off?
like Lipsia,
Tony.
and Leipzig and Inter. That
Mm-hmm.
goes like talented. Then after that, we don't seem scoring for a while. So
Yep.
that's where I get pissed. So
And what's funny is last year, if you remember, whenever we would do a live, me and you, I would say, "Oh, well, Dushan's not getting the service that he should be getting. He's not getting serviced. He's not getting the passes. He's not getting it." That doesn't exist anymore. He's getting
yes,
it. He's getting it. Now, my issue with him is that he's got to just finish better. He's got to finish better. But at the same time, I think that he just plays with so much of this pressure on him where every time he
you
touches the
can't
ball,
handle it.
it's like he's like this. Like his legs
Agitado.
agitato, he's
Are you there, Seth? You got kind of chopped out there. Say, safe, maybe, Severi, maybe you have to
did I
check your
lose every
internet.
you there?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm there. Can you hear me? Sorry, guys, we got some internet connection issue here. Yeah, Seb, maybe you should come back. Sorry, Seb is a little bit blocked. Maybe let me see. I'll remove you, bro, then come back. Oh, Madonna mia, this internet connection. You guys hear me? Let me double check myself. We will continue on. Yeah, you guys can hear me. So, yeah, we'll wait till Seth joins. Um, 1 second, Seth. 1 sec. Hold on. He's coming back.
Oh, here we go.
You okay, bro? I know
Yeah,
it's the internet connection. I thought it was mine, but I think it was yours.
it might have been mine.
Okay.
I
It's okay.
only know
Sorry.
because my TV just shut off, so it might have been mine.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
No. All I was saying was, I said last year, whenever we would do a live and we would talk about Dushan, we would say, "Oh, maybe he's not getting the service under Allegri and the type of
Yeah,
play and stuff like that." But now he's getting a ton of service. I'm sorry, he's getting
yes.
passes left and right from Yildiz, from Kunsensau, even Nico, stuff like that. Mangula, I'm not going to mention Weah because Reno, you know me. I can't stand Weah. I think he's a
Fair
fucking
enough.
absolute joke. I can't stand him. But anyway,
Okay.
but he's getting the service and he's playing well. It's just that he's not finishing. He's making stupid mistakes. He's
over and
flat-footing a lot.
over.
He's flat-footing a lot of kicks. They're going over the net. He's going open toe when he should be going straight up at the net, fire them in, and he probably would have bagged about 7 or 8 goals more, but he flat-foots a lot of kicks. It bothers the hell out of me.
Same.
Yeah. No, Vaja Golobere Indiano, where he should be going straight up, kick the fucking thing right through and bury it. Like, he doesn't have that thing. Like, he's almost, when you open your foot and you try to score on an open foot kick like that, when you're getting a pass from Kunzensau or Yildiz or whatever, that means you're doing it safe. It means you're trying to make sure that the ball goes in the net instead of powering it through the net with with the top of your foot. And he's just playing conservative. And that's his issue. He's scared.
Yeah.
To me, it's scared.
Yeah, that's why I always say for me, he's not a Juventus caliber. And
No,
he can't
he
handle the
should be
pressure.
though. He should be though.
He should
Reno.
be, yes, 100%.
He
But he
should
hasn't
be a
proven it.
Juventus talent.
So we'll wait and see what's going to happen. Let's give a shout to Galletto Rossonero. Buonasera, paesano. Stay tuned. Maybe next week. Hopefully, do a live me and you, Galletto. I did not forget about you. So, well, we'll have you, Serie sit down, Richard, in a Juventus. We have 2 Milanisti, 2 Juventini. So, we'll make it happen. Then, speaking of Vlahovic, I want to touch on something. But the thoughts on Kolumwani and Zerski. Do you think these are the great options, either for Zerski a backup or Kolumwani a replacement, if that ever happens?
Okay, so Xerxes, I don't think it's a replacement for Dusan.
Yeah,
I look
it's
at him more of a replacement in the 60th minute.
Yeah.
Oh, Matteo, come on, stop.
Matteo, I know you're a
No.
Vlahovic lover. Calm down. Najate. All day at the chat defending this guy. Come on, bro. Madonna mia. Go ahead, Joseph. No, I agree with you with Zerski. Yes, I agree with you.
Xerxes is something that we're all intrigued by because he played with Bologna and with Motta last year. Kolumuani, that's a different story. You could build a team again around Kolumuani. That's different.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's a real 9. He reminds me a lot of Oshimen. How he plays and the way he's able to come back on the ball and do certain things. Kolumuani, yes. Xerxes, to me, I think he'll come here if he was to come here, and it would be different because Motta's not going to play him the way he's going to play. He played him in Bologna because Dusan is still here.
Yeah.
Now, if you get rid of Dusan, that's a different story. That's night and day. Then you could play Kolumuani as your 9, Xerxes as a false 9, and then you have a little bit of it's a whole other animal. It's a whole different thing. But that's not going to happen. I don't see, I'm sorry, guys, and I've said this in all the chats that we're in. If Giuntoli sells Dusan now, you're going to lose money on him. Don't forget, guys, we paid 70 million for this guy. You're not getting 70 million for Dusan Vlahovic right now.
No.
You're not. You might not even get 40 million for Dusan.
Oh, no,
I don't see
he never watched. No, because now we're putting the story together. He hasn't watched Kolumwani. Well, I watched him with the national team. I like how he is. The problem is the injury.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
I've seen him a few times, but he's a very different play. He's a lot more mobile than Dusan is. I said this with Gio's podcast a few months ago. Dusan is, I like to call Dusan a power striker, which means he's a guy that's going to attract a lot of defenders on him. He's gonna power the ball through, and he's a tap in kind of scorer. Yeah. Osimhen, guys like Muani, guys like Oshimen, they're going to come like Morata. They're going to come back on the ball. They could play to the wings. They could pass it out to the sides. They could do left and right. They could do a little bit of creativity. That's not Dusan. Dusan's not going to do that. Dusan is a power striker.
Yeah.
That's what he is. That's why he's like Holland. Holland is like that. I mean, Holland is a lot more successful, but I'm
Yes.
saying like that's the kind of striker Dusan is, in my opinion. Muani is a little bit more like Oshiman. He's going to come back. He's going
Osimhen.
to touch the ball. He's going to dribble. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. Xerxes, the same thing.
Yeah, Galletto said I wouldn't let him go for Zuska. He's gonna flop at Juve. I don't know. Maybe it might benefit Moto. We'll see. But nobody said that they're gonna remove Vlahovic for him. Maybe for Muani, and not for
But maybe,
Xerxes.
but Reno, forse all'estate. In the summer. I don't see it happening now.
Well, because you hear so much rumors that it could happen, but I don't know. We'll see. Like I agree with you. Most likely in the summer,
Yeah, Matteo
but
just said it too. Like
yeah.
that's a lot of money you're going to lose on Vlahovic.
Well, you're gonna lose him for free in the summer, right?
No, he's still. But see, this is another thing I don't understand. Everybody reports on this. He's until 2026.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
you would lose if you go into like everybody says, oh, it's the same thing as Chiesa. No, with Chiesa, we went into his final year.
Yeah. Okay.
Dusan has another year still. The only thing is that Dusan has to realize in his head, am I going to stay with Juve and do this, or he's getting paid way too much money, Reno? I agree with you. I agree. 12, what does he make a net? 12,
12.
14 million? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
insane.
if he stays, then they have to give him more based on the contract they did. So that's why, because
Yeah,
I had
he's
Mirko from Texas. Power striker has to score goals. Doesn't
agreed, Miko.
necessarily too many.
Agreed.
I agree.
Agreed.
I totally agree with you, Mirko. Even Severino. So then, of
100%
course,
agreed.
Matteo. Next season, his last year of the deal.
Right. So he's not a free. He's not. Oh, 100% he's overpaid.
But what bothers
100%.
me with Matteo, as we go back and forth to me, Matteo, when he says Houston doesn't have the system for Dusan. Well, what kind of system that Dusan needs? With Serbia, he complains. Allegri complains. What kind of system? I don't know. You guys
Oh,
ask me.
I'll say this. I said this earlier. Dusan under this system, with Mota's system, with the wingers that he has, where he's got Coop Miners behind him. He's got Yildiz on the left. He's got Nico Gonzalez on the right, or Kunsensao on the right. Dusan should have 15 goals already, and he
Yeah,
doesn't. And he
it's
doesn't.
unfortunate.
And why, Reno? Because it manja. He eats a lot of
Silamanja.
he eats a lot of goals, Dusan. He does. As much
That's
as
why
I
I
love
get
him,
mad.
I have his jersey from this year. I have two of his jerseys from the years before. I love him, but he eats a lot of goals. He eats a lot of goals.
Exactly. Before I continue on, guys, you know the drill. Put a beautiful like and subscribe on my YouTube channel. Then you can go on my Facebook, Soccer for 100% Mercato, because as you know, I cannot change the name. Then Twitter, Instagram, Culture with Reno Z. You can see all the details about everything. So moving on. Let me see who else is on the comment. Anybody?
Yeah, let's go.
Matteo.
Let's get those likes up.
It's gonna be between the ears, something going wrong. We'll wait and see. I see Severino says put these likes up. Please share because we're reaching over 500, almost 600. So let's try to get these fast. And moving on my next topic, I want to talk about this. I mistake to write his name, Marcus Rashford, because there's
Yeah.
talks between Milan and Juventus, but it seems like Milan is almost close to the deal with this guy. So, what are your thoughts about this kid? Like, I heard good things. I can watch the whole leagues because to remember all these players, man,
With
it's kind
Manchester.
of good. Yeah,
There's
Manchester United.
there's so many rumors going around right now.
You don't know what to
Who's
believe.
who's the other defender that we're going after? What's his name from
Benfica.
From Benfica, the Spanish guy.
That's the Portuguese guy, Antonio Silva.
Silva. Yes,
Yeah.
that's the one I was talking about. I mean, look, I think that Juventus right now are going through the motions of let's fortify the back line because of Bremer. Bremer left a big hole in our thing, but I don't think that that's our issue. I think if Bremer was here and playing right now, I think we would still have the issue that we have.
You think so? Even with
Oh,
Bremer?
100%. Oh, I know. I'm going to get killed for this by everybody.
That's weird.
I don't think that the back line is the issue. I really don't. I think it's the creativity in the front line that we have the biggest issue. Yes, we give up a lot of stupid goals, but I still don't. Yes, of course, Bremer would help. Of course, he's a great defender. But I've been going. Like Alberto was in the chat earlier, and we've argued this a million times. Like, what's more important, a very solidified back line or a better front line? To me, we have no creativity, Reno. We don't know how to close out games. We don't know how to close the games out.
I feel you.
We don't close them out. I don't understand. Like,
But
if we
that's where I
score,
get mad. Because we score and then we're back Catenacciaro style. You know what I mean? It's
right? But
like
what are we
watching
doing? We're back
Allegri.
to are we back to Cortomuso then?
Musil? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's where I get pissed.
I thought we moved
By the
on
way,
from that.
by the way, Seb, there's Primo Cacho says the guest is good. I like this guy. Well, of course, he's the number one guy.
Who's
He
this
likes you.
guy? Who's this
Primo
guy?
Cacho, he's one of my subscribers. He goes off on on Twitter against Ilkan, everything. But he seems cool. Mirko, we probably didn't get many goals, but you're right. We don't score. Exactly. I've been saying this for months, Mirko, and Severino has been saying it right now. That's our major issue
To me,
because
it's we could go after a Marcus Rashford. We could go after a who was the rumor a few weeks ago? Skriniar.
yeah,
Who's the other defender that we just said from Benfica? Uh,
Antonio Silva and
Antonio Silva.
what's the other guy's name? The guy from Feyenoord. I don't remember. I
I don't
always
remember the
say,
name either.
yeah,
Excuse my memory, but I don't
I've
see that
checked.
as the issue. To me, that's not the issue. I still think that if Bremer was playing right now, we'd
Hmm.
be more or less where we are right now. And you want to know why? Is because we can't close out games. We can't score that second or third goal to put the other team away.
Hancho.
Hancho, that's it.
Yeah.
That was another one. Yes, I would love to have these guys, but I don't think that those are the game breakers. They're not the game breakers. The game breaker is going to be we have them. They're on our team. Kunsintao is a game breaker. Nico Gonzalez, Yildiz, Dushan. These are the game breakers.
Yes.
Why can't once the game gets to the 70th minute and we're winning 1-0 or 2-1, why can't we put 2 goals up? Why can't we do that?
That's where I get pissed. I've been saying this.
That's my
My
issue.
last. Well, we're on the same page with that department because I've been saying it. You can see on my videos. It's ridiculous. Cioè, una vergogna.
Yep.
Like Milan. Yes, you can say they got lucky, but it was our fault too. Then you see Milan losing 2-0, and then they win against Inter. So I have no idea, my friend. Let's see the chat here.
You could go back and forth and you could say, okay, well, Mota's a defensive minded coach and he wants to play the game back after. I don't think so. Excuse me. If you see in the Milan game, he brought in all offensive type players in the
Yes.
70th minute. He brought in Douglas Luiz. He brought in Fagioli. He did all that. And I didn't like the moves. There was no reason to take Thuram out. There was no reason to take McKennie out. He took out all these guys to try to push up front. But they didn't play in an offensive-minded thing. They kept giving the ball up.
As my friend Marco says, Moto with his subs, when we are up to zero, up makes 0 cents. That's what keeps costing us the games. He's
Yep.
pretty pissed off with Moto as well. I agree with you. I don't understand his substitutions. Let's hope he does the right formation coming up the next game. Then we have, look what Milan did. Yes, we covered that with Pulisic and Leao. Absolutely, you're correct. Let's stop with him. In my opinion, the only player we need is a top player like Pirlo that create. When are we gonna find these players? Players
Yeah.
nowadays are a bunch of vagabondi, Mirko. Like, come on, man. We got
Uh,
Fagioli there. I don't know what's up with him, but I have no
I,
idea.
can I say something, Reno?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Um, so a lot of guys bring this up. I notice this a lot on your chat, on your lives, on AJC's chat,
Yes.
on a lot of chats. I notice that a lot of people say we don't have a Pirlo anymore.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys watch the same games as I do, but to me, Locatelli is I love the way he plays. I'm not saying that he's Pirlo because obviously he's not, but Locatelli to me is a he's a 7 or an 8 every single game.
The problem he
To
hasn't
me,
been scoring, but
no,
I understand your point.
he's
He
not a
does his role.
he's not a scorer like Pirlo would, where he would like Pogba would, where he's gonna drive those balls out from the midfield and shoot them. But if you guys ever look at his passes and the way he's able to control the ball, and
Yeah.
I have to tell you, and I know I might get killed for this. Douglas Luiz came in for 10 minutes in that last game.
Yeah.
Douglas Luiz on the ball is really nice to watch. He's such a good player to watch.
I
I
don't know
just
what's
don't
up with that guy.
I don't understand what's going on with him and Mota. My every time he came into that game against Milan last week and they couldn't touch, he almost looked like Pogba on the ball. Like nobody could touch the ball. Like they couldn't get the ball from him. He's like
Well, I think more Turam.
no,
More Turam. I can see a little bit Pogba.
Thuram, yes. Dude, I'm 100%. But like, I love the way Douglas Luiz for those 10 minutes that he was in. He should have been in the game a lot earlier. He should have been in the game a lot earlier.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. This Douglas Luiz,
I
speaking
think
of
that we
him.
haven't seen the best of Luiz yet. I think that we're gonna see some good stuff out of
Well,
him.
I hope you're right, but they're saying maybe he might leave this Mercado.
Oh,
So
I
I
hope
don't
not.
know.
We spent way too much money on him,
Money
Reno.
on him. Yeah. Then you're going to sell him on loan. I don't know. Then we're all over again. Behind.
Yep.
Yeah. So before I continue, we were talking about before this guy, Carvastella.
Oh
Let's
God. Let's
no no
go
no.
on this.
Let's go on this because I have something to say at the end when we have this conversation with Napoli. What do you think about Carvastella? Because Napoli so far they've been doing quite a bit. Like they got Forinho, I believe.
And
Uh,
they're close to getting Gazade, right?
yeah, Casade.
Okay.
Rumors are saying they're trying to get Chiesa, but apparently the guy, his agent said they want to try to keep him at Liverpool. So
All right. So here,
we'll see if that's.
let's
But
hear
Carvastella,
Sevi's take on this whole
okay,
thing, okay?
with the Carva,
This little
yeah, okay, go
spin.
ahead.
And then you could go, Reno. You ready?
Go ahead. I'll let you go.
If Napoli gets Chiesa, I'm done. I'm out. I'm finished. I'm gonna retire from Calcio and I'm just gonna start watching Major League Baseball and all the other because that's a complete bullshit thing. Number one.
Yeah,
Number two, if Napoli gets rid of Kvaratskhelia for Casadei and who's the other one they're looking at?
I'm
I
not
can't
too
remember.
sure.
There's another guy that they're looking at. Casadei's not a starter.
Yeah,
Is he?
but I don't
He
think.
doesn't start for Chelsea.
But I don't think they're gonna switch in for Casade. No, I don't
But so
think
then who's
so.
going to be their left winger?
I have no idea. Let's double
But
check
see,
here.
this is what bothers me about like Gazzetta dello Sport and all these rumors and all this stuff, not Conte would never let Kvaratskhelia go.
So what I'm hearing from Sky Italia, this was 10 hours ago, Napoli opened to sell Carousel to PSG for around 80 million. Reminder, Napoli paid 10 million. Napoli
Okay.
plans, if they sell Carrara, sign one of Chiesa or Zegrova. San Fratesio Pellegrini to add the midfield depth. I don't know if they can sell him 80 mil, but I don't know.
Okay. So a lot of you guys know this already about me. I love Zigrova. To me, Zigrova is a monster winger. I would take him almost more than Chiesa. And you guys all know how much I love Chiesa. But
Of course.
Zigrova is a monster winger. Juve tried to get him in the summer.
Yeah.
But Napoli leave Kvaratskhelia for Zigrova is almost like a like for like. It's almost like the same type of thing. Zigrova is better in my opinion, but I just don't see De Laurentiis doing that in January. Maybe in the summer. Maybe in the summer. I don't see him doing it now.
Yeah, but 80 million, I don't think he's going to get him 80 million right now.
Yeah, and plus Conte is not going to want to ruin what's going on with them right now. They're playing good. Napoli's playing good. Like, why would you get rid of what's going on?
Yeah. Well, with one competition, I don't know, Conte, for me, it's like watching a leg. It's still classical catenacciaro, you know? Of course, the players that he has, he's the master with that. But we got to say, with one campionato, if he had Champions League, I don't know how far Napoli will go because we know Conte, he starts losing his mind. But we can judge on the other opponent. I know on Twitter I go back and forth with your paisano, their Dom, the Napoli guy. Oh, we just, I told him, if Atalanta wins the Scudetto, poi ne parliamo.
Wait, Dom, the one you mean that I always call that he looks like Insigne?
Yeah, the one that you taught at the playback.
No. I always call him. I call him Lorenzo Insigne. I call him all the time.
Yeah, he looks like Roman Reigns. By the way,
you guys, did you hear this? That Lorenzo Insigne might be going to Monza.
No way.
Yeah, I heard about it this morning.
That.
Yeah, Toronto wants to get rid of him. Toronto FC wants to get rid of him, and he wants to go to. He might be going to Monza.
Well, I didn't hear that, to be honest.
Yeah,
I gotta talk to my Toronto boys, and well, our paisans like Anthony, Matteo, if they know.
Yeah.
But, so where are we at on the likes here, boys? Let's see how much likes we got here. 7 likes. Come on, guys.
Guys, what are we doing
raise
here?
It up. Raise it up.
Come on.
Now,
let's go.
I want to say this is going to be a sketchy argument to close it up. Then we can talk about a little bit the derby della Mola. About the rumors that are saying about Agnelli's return.
Oh, boy.
Severino, what are your thoughts about this? Me personally, I keep it short and sweet. I know in the
Rino,
past.
You go first. Io mi vado a aprire un'altra birra, mentre che vai tu. Vai.
Oh, ok. Apri un'altra birra. Io non posso bere, se no mi sento male.
Go.
So my thoughts with Agnelli. I know I've been going off with a lot of people through other chats whatsoever. And no judgmental if you guys like Elkan whatsoever. It is true the last 3 years of Agnelli, I wanted him out. I wish Santino was on the chat. I guess not. I even told Santino. Santino always told me there's no way they're going to get rid of Nedved and Agnelli. Then, funny enough, 2 years ago, Mr. Agnelli left. We all know with Elkan, rumors, okay? I say rumors. I'm not saying whatever I say, guys, trust me, it's not 100% or I'm right that he wants to sell. And it's been more than one source that Agnelli wants to come back, maybe buy out Elkan, bring this Stuba guy, whatsoever. Because if I have to pick and choose, no offense to you, Severino, you're American, 12 American owner like Cardinale and all these guys. If I want something, if Agnelli learns from his mistakes and bring this Stuba guy, because we need Juventus. Unfortunately, we lost the DNA, starting from the management all the way down. So, me personally, like I said, I did judge Agnelli. If you don't believe me, you can tell the guys that know me. But I wouldn't mind
I
having him
remember.
back.
I remember your opinions on him.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. So, what do you think? I know me and you back in the used to go back and forth with Elkan and whatsoever, calling him a bacala. I'm not gonna go that far with Elkan, but you
I
go ahead, my friend.
My issue with Elcon is more that he's not a hands-on type of owner. He's not. He cares more about the money. He cares more about the success. He cares more about all that stuff. Agnelli was a little bit more hands-on. Um, he was more traditional. What's up, Gio? Uh, he cared a little bit more about on the field stuff. Agnelli did.
Yeah,
I
then the
feel that
business like
in the biz,
Elkan.
yeah. Elcon is a little bit more, you know, he disappointed me in a lot of things in the last 2 years with the fact that we still don't have a sponsor.
Yeah,
The fact that like, okay, we qualified to Club World Cup. There's no TV rights yet here. I understand for you guys with DAZN, you guys already have your TV rights. You have all that stuff. We don't have that yet here. We don't know yet where we're going to be able to watch Club World Cup. There's a lot of
mm,
things that I feel that Agnelli would have handled differently with the sponsor, with the television rights, with that kind of stuff. So in that sense, I kind of miss Agnelli. The big thing that I miss Agnelli about is the drive, the fire that Agnelli did as far as even the small things like Coppa Italia, Supercoppa. Like I just feel like it's different. Like Agnelli would be in the locker rooms and
yeah,
doing stuff like that. Elkan is not that kind of an owner. He's not that kind of a guy. Like he's more in the shadows of everything and puts those idiots like Calvo and all these guys like puts them in the
yeah. Chocolate
background and
Ferrero, Scanavino.
yeah, all those guys. Like I just feel that it's a different vibe. Now, look, Giuntoli has a lot more power than I think we as Juventini think he does. Where I don't think that Giuntoli has to go to Elcon and say, "Can I go sign this guy? Can I go sign?" Um, let's say like a few months ago, everybody was saying, "Oh, we're gonna go get Osimhen from PSG, or we're gonna go
I
get
wish.
we're gonna go get this guy from whatever." I don't think that Giuntoli has to go to Elcon to ask him for that.
Mm.
Meanwhile, a year or two ago, if Giuntoli was our president, he would have to go to Agnelli and say, "Hey, by the way, I think we should go after this guy or this guy or this guy." I think Elcon is more like, "Hey, how much money is this going to make me?" I think that's
I've been
more.
saying this for months because we had this discussion in the past, as you remember, one of the chats. I don't want to mention name, but it's funny how everybody now is saying what you're saying, what I've been saying. So like today, I was one of the chats, and there's some of these guys that are from New York. They don't want Agnelli back, but they give credit to Elk, and I said, well, why? Even the fact what he did when they took off the points, he agreed on Gravina. He's not a fighter. Agnelli is a fighter,
Agnelli
and
is
he's
a fighter.
funny. That he's finding his way to come back. So as what's his name? Mirko said here, Erkan is like the mega direttore di Fantozzi. True.
Yeah, I think
So
at the end of the day, Elcon is more of how much money did you make me today? That's how I think he looks at the club. I don't
yeah,
think I don't think he looks at it as I
yeah, he
I
loves the club or whatever. Yeah,
yeah. I'm sure he loves it, but
not
because of
like
his
Agnelli.
not like Agnelli. No shot.
No.
No way. So that's why
Okay,
to your subject, Reno, I would if Agnelli can figure out a way to get back into the ownership,
I'll be
and
happy.
even if what's the rumors now that he wants to partner with some other company to buy it back and
Yeah, with
uh
there's this rumor about this Dubai guy that he wants to bring, that he wants to associate. that he wants to buy out Elkan. Per what I'm hearing on my end, then
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
I've heard that
It's
too.
been more than one. Yeah, that's been more than one person has been saying it.
But
So
at the same day, though, Reno, I like that Agnelli would be more. He would be on the field.
yes,
He would be on the
but the
field and
last 3 years,
say, okay,
no, he let Nedved talk. There's too much
well,
on his plate with the Superlega, the FIGG. I hope
that's
now he
fine.
learns his
But that's
lesson.
fine. But now he's
And
got Giuntoli. But now he's got Giuntoli, right? So
well, not only that, the better part about this thing that the budget of Juventus is getting better. So having him back, let's hope he doesn't screw things up. It's more beneficial for him.
yep,
So
agreed.
we got Roberto, a Milanista. If Anele comes back, he's gonna send you guys to Serie B. Buddy, what about your president Cardinale? Are you serious, man?
Wait, who is
Cardinale
this?
is like, this is Roberto Cabroni. He's Milanista. He's Marco's Cabrone brother, which Marco, his brother, is Juventus. But this guy, man, oh, he's too much, man. I love you, everything, bro, but come on, man. Then we have Pino Sorrendi, Paesano, Forza Juve. Are you new from the chat, Pino? I haven't seen you, but thank you, Paesano.
Ciao, Bino.
Ciao. Oh, I think it's Pino. There's so many Pinos here. I can't catch up
We
with
have a lot of
everybody.
Pinos. We have a lot of Pinos.
So moving on to close it up, the section, guys, keep it up with the likes. Leave comments, questions if you like, and let's talk about this derby della Mola. It's on Saturday. Torino versus Juventus. All I want, 3 points. Maybe a nice, beautiful 3-0. And all I want in this month. Well, let's start with this game. That these guys need to put the Grinta juice. Or else I'm going to fly to Torino. I'm going to grab 1-1. Spacco la faccia a tutti. So, because if we lose, Caro Severino, as I said before, or we win, or lose or tie, è la fine del mondo. Non avrei come.
Well, Reno, how many times
Go
do we say we just want the 3 points, right? Like that's all we say. I just want the 3 points against Cagliari. We want the 3 points. We want the 3 points against Monza. We want the 3 points against whatever. Any of these low teams, we should get the 3 points.
But we haven't.
But we don't get them. That's the issue. We can't close the fucking games out. We can't close them out. And we should be able to. We should. You know,
Thanks
and
for coming up,
issue.
Alberto. Sorry, Severino. Got a jet. Good show, guys. Forza Juve e te to the COA. Well, te to the Cartunati Compagnia Bella. Thank you, Alberto.
I still don't know who this AJC guy is. I don't know who this guy is.
Thanks. You're so positive, Alberto. You said we're gonna draw. Come on, bro. I said it for the last 3 weeks, and technically we draw. So I'm going for a win, man. You want to win too? Come on, Alberto. No, non mi fare così.
Look, guys,
if
if we can't get 3 points against Torino on Saturday, then I don't know what to tell you. Reno, if you have me on next week and we tie again,
I'll have you on 100%. I'll have the other guys as well.
Devo picciare la candela. I'm gonna light the candle and just say, okay, let's have the funeral for
that Torino score. But you know what's funny? Primo Calcio said Torino can't score.
Right. Berto is right.
Yeah, 1 second, Alberto. But Primo Calcio said Torino can't score. Though, well, even Venezia couldn't score before us, Lecce, and then they scored against us. Yes, they tied. But
yep.
Alberto, I wanted to win all fucking year. Yeah, you're not the only one. But then I was kind of on the low side because what I'm seeing, I was being realistic. You know, Alberto saying that tie because they didn't convince me.
I'm gonna say something to Berto now. And him and Trimbley always say it. Start the game off strong. Start the game off strong, right? Okay, so we've kind of done that a few times, but now we can't finish the game strong either. So sometimes we start the game strong, but we can't finish them.
Well, he's right on this one. We have to win. Otherwise, Mota is a hot seat big
Oh
time.
God.
But the thing is this,
Oh,
Alberto. We've seen it in the past. That Juventus are not going to sack him. Like, I agree with you. I saw your last live with Dave and Dash. I saw what you said about this argument about Mota. Like, I agree, but I don't know if Juventus is going to do that. So let's wait and see. Dusan's going to score 3 goals. You think so?
yeah.
I don't know.
Magari. I'm Magari.
Adam. Is this Adam from the AGC? Adam
Oh,
Can?
yes, it is.
Grande!
What's
I
up, brother?
This is the easiest match all month. We said that with Lecce, Empoli, Chiatro, Venezia, it was still tied. We have to win. Alberto, let's go on with the chat. We have to reach top 4. I agree with you. Top 4. Or else I'm going to lose my shit too, because you know me. I'm going to start swearing, call them bacalas. Then, my blood sugar is going to go high.
Oh my God! If we
Oh,
don't
big
reach,
up to you, Alberto.
if
Yeah,
if we
go
don't,
ahead.
no, I'm laughing at what Gio just wrote.
Gio?
No, Gio
Oh,
just
right.
wrote to
Okay.
Berto, big brother.
Big up, brother.
Big up, brother.
When are we gonna see Alberto? You have a corner cast. I want to see them together. Hopefully, let's get going, Joe.
No,
Alberto.
let's go.
Yeah, man.
Let's get me.
I'm waiting. I already reserved the seats here. Go ahead, Severino. I'm just.
See, Adam just wrote. See, grande, Adam.
Go ahead, Sev. I'm just
no.
going
All I was
through.
saying, I'm trying to catch up on the comments. If guys, I gotta tell you, and Berto nailed it. If we don't grab at least 9 points in January,
Yeah.
we should grab 12. But if we can't grab at least 9 points in January, this year's fucked. It's done, finished. And that's where I feel that Berto is right in the sense of then Mota might be on the hot seat. I don't think he's on the hot seat yet.
But by 2 weeks, if you don't see any action, plus we got Champions League, we're finito.
Yeah. Who's the next Champions League game?
Let me check. I haven't looked on the Champions League. Guys, continue on. I'm going to close it off soon because or else Tahani is going to give me shit. Sorry, but no complaints yet. 1 second, Sev. I will help you. I have to check because I have One Football. Guys, you can download One Football. It has everything. So Tuesday, 21st, we got Club Brugge. We should beat
Bruges.
Club Brugge.
Club Brugge, yeah. We
have a question for you, Sev. Sev, you want Chiesa back this window? Never mind. Time. It's January. He had a say in all these moves, and he isn't getting results. This month makes or breaks him. 100%.
Agreed.
100%.
Agreed. And by the way, Adam, going back to your question, don't stir the pot, brother. Don't stir the pot.
You know what I say, Adam? Let's wait and see what's going to happen. Because if Chiesa goes to Napoli, I'm going to call Severino on the live. I want to see his reaction.
So everybody makes fun of me that they say if you say Chiesa 3 times in the chat, I just pop up out of nowhere. Yeah, so don't say Chiesa. You said Chiesa once. Don't say it 2 more times, because if you say it 2 more times, then I'm going to explode. Don't say it. Don't say it.
This is if we want to have any standards. 100%. Let's go on. We'll play Brugge. Yeah, I had to check, but thank you. Then Benfica. Yeah, Benfica is going to be tough. I want to beat Benfica. To grab those 9 points, a lot of changes are needed. Yes. Well, there's no confirmation of any players. I was expecting this week. Aspettiamo a Natale Santo Stefano. We'll get rattled like we got Stuttgart. I hope not. This is for you. His will be great for the next.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna take another swig of my beer. Stop talking
Okay,
about Chiesa.
guys. I guess I'm gonna close it up here, boys. Seth, thank you so much for coming. And thank you all at the chat. Juve Cornercast, all Juve cast. Great to see
Matteo.
you. Matteo, of course, always a pleasure. Vincenzo, I see you around the David Dash and Alberto. Thanks for joining. And to everyone out there, please start off with these beautiful likes and subscribe. Let me get this out of the way. And nothing much. And grande. I'm always grande. They don't call me the main man for no reason. Remember.
Grande
That's
Gio.
it. Hi, bravo. Then leave like boys. Yeah, sorry, Miko. I have to go, but stay tuned. I'll send you a message privately. Then I'll try to do longer next time. But thank you, Mirko.
Guys, everybody
Uh,
on the chat, follow Reno, follow Juve Cornercast, follow AJC, follow everybody. We're all brothers here, brother. We're all
yeah,
brothers.
thank you for your support, Severino, and of course, everybody. Until then, Forza Juve e a casa tutti. E viva il calcio. E Chiesa no. Ciao ciao e arrivederci.